Okay, so let's do a part two on this. I could do like a 4 hour long documentary on how I think things could work better between people upon this planet. Um, in just this one way, right? That would be like, I've got my whole life I'm building the world around. So that's a lifelong venture, uh, painting it vaguely like that. But okay, so I mean, this is so extreme. My life, someone comes in my life working with the government. What happened in other parts of my life? What am I doing in my life? I should be worried about that, right? But at the same time, this should be exactly who I'm supposed to meet up with is another person who is deeply in the game. Deep in the game, they call it, right? But I couldn't like counter check who this person was. Like I can just find information on them. I didn't have as much money as they did, so I couldn't hire investigators and stuff. They actually came with bodyguards and investigators. I mean, they hired me as you know because we're partners and stuff. Obviously, why hire someone else when I'm right there? But they came with a legal team, partners, bodyguards, like literal people you guys pay cash. You might call them bail bondsmen or something like that. Um, Dog the bounty hunter. Um, and then they told me to. They told me about my past. So they had already done a background check on me. Okay, so I'm already like, what's going on? Why do I deserve a beautiful female? And why do I mean, these days I understand that part. Um, and why do I deserve someone who's working for the government, working in Hollywood, rules the world? These days I understand that part. But, you know, when you're involved in things, you're literally like Sam Fisher and stuff, working for Splinter Cell, uh, unofficially, then you gotta really watch out. I mean, that's really far extreme. That, like I said, the average person. Do you want to make someone a hot dog who's going to kick you in the face if you don't serve them a hot dog every 10 minutes, or do you want to kick someone in the face who doesn't serve you a hot dog every 10 minutes? Um, my paranoia and level of what I'm looking for is quite a bit different. But it didn't start that way. I didn't start when I was 2 year old. I wasn't like most people. I was like, I'm so great and smart. I need like to breed a whole bunch more of me. I'm the best thing the world has ever fucking seen and all this. I never had that attitude till I looked back at all the test scores and how people were treating me and stuff, and realizing like there probably are some people who need uh, are lacking some discipline. Well, they're telling me I'm lacking discipline, and uh, I think, bro, some people out here, this is involved in this. Some people, that well, I keep saying, some people out here want discipline to the point that they're going to keep kicking you in the face until you know, take off that foot and put it down somewhere. You decide where. I don't even think they cares. Who knows? They want the choking during the fun times and stuff. I don't. I mean, no insult to one of the most beautiful people I met who would like that. This is. If you ever see my videos again, you are such a beautiful person. I told you that, and we didn't have really any bad blood, if at all, and you remain a special person in my life because our relationship didn't have poison in it. But weird things did happen. that ended that really fast, involving some of these people I'm talking about too. These people I think I should be paranoid about who they are. Like, how did they call me that night and stuff when they hadn't talked to me in like a year, when I met a new awesome kitten who thought I was the most awesome freaking lion. Apparently, you could tell by the way they act. They love being in the lion's den and stuff. That's the name of a store around here, but yeah, bro, I'm the lion. And it's odd because that's my den, bro. But yeah, okay, so they come up to me with stuff like that. It's like, how do I do that? How do I do a background check on them? How do I know? And then, even then, if I'm using just the stupid internet, I mean, they have a whole crew of people across the nation who can provide them with information, right? Donald Trump and below. Whoever is below Donald Trump, aka every single thing on the planet, except for Joe Biden. If you like Biden, Biden's right above Trump as far as power in the world. Wait, same thing. I mean, neither of them probably do much of anything, right? You don't have to when you're king. You don't have to do anything. That's why Biden can do nothing and fall off bikes, and he's still king. That's what the king does. Falls off the bikes, and apparently, and runs casinos. Anyways. So for me, it's like a way more extreme need. But even before that, it was very vital to me to meet someone, something like me. Like, I had never met people who listened to music I did. I mostly listened to metal, and by the time I was like a teenager, that was all European. So I listened to European metal, and it came from Europe, anyways, right? Judas Priest, Ozzy Osbourne, I mean Sabbath, right? Ozzy Osbourne, the actual person, and Iron Maiden. That's not America. That's but it got twisted where there's Pantera and stuff like that in the USA, and um, Metallica, Megadeth, who you know, rush up and look up to all those people, Maiden and Ozzy, and as everyone in the metal did at one point, whether they became elitist or not. Um, and it's important that I had never met anyone who listened to music I did, and I was like, oh, this kind of sucks. Like, this world sucks, dude. I never met anyone who like would listen to music I like and listen to and stuff, and that matters because that's my job. Like, I guess my job is God at the end of the day. But I think an important thing for God is to be happy, because the world that's going to be created around me is going to be every emotion I have. And if I'm not in a good place, if people around me are lying to me, deceiving me, I don't feel comfortable around them, then what's going to happen is the world is going to be full of lies and deceit and uncomfortableness and the response to that. And so we have a world in chaos and war, don't we? But anyways, yeah, I'm trying to shut up about the God stuff when I talk to females. Because, like, what are you going to do when I say I just asked for you and you magically appeared? Like, does that mess with people's heads? I had one person talk about offing themselves. And it's like, well, I mean, you can't die, can you? If I'm creating things. But anyways, yeah, we gotta figure out how to do this properly. There are a lot of people out there who are the wrong people. I don't know. Maybe they're the right people. People wanting to smack each other around and hate each other and not be around each other. But I personally don't feel I want that. Maybe I'm wrong and I don't know who I am and stuff. But I know, what I've always wanted, and definitely you can tell that I am the lion in the den. So I definitely need that, and I don't need some poser who can't stand being in the lion's den and stuff. So all these things are very important to me. I'm going to do part